Too soft. Too strong.
There. Perfectly balanced.
This is how easy it is to buy shares of properties on RealBricks. You can scroll down to a property that
So, how do you feel about the Adrian Broner resurgence that we've really seen through streaming?
Say, put my phone on charge so I can show him.
Him and Dean been really
Great content.
going up.
Great content.
How do you feel about it?
I don't see longevity. I've seen many people come in the moment and do this for the moment. By Christmas time, they ain't in the moment. Content and everything is everything. Their level of content won't last long.
You don't think? Because it's so grounded in him drinking and being a party animal?
We've never seen a good outcome with a drunk that's drinking that already had past problems of being a drunk that drinks. Because why? When he get drunk, he gets violent.
Yeah.
The more drunk he get, the more confrontational, the more violent he get, and he's touchy-friendly with everybody.
Right.
Say, man, you a bitch ass.
He's grabbing the girl's ass. Well,
man.
Actually, she apologized for that, I believe, because
Well, they
he didn't
paid
really...
her for that.
You think?
Yeah, they paid her for that.
That might be smart.
Because you don't run to the internet. Why? Because somebody coaching her to run to the internet. She ain't number 19.
Yeah.
She ain't number 19. And who letting that 19-year-old daughter get up in that mix? Somebody that's ready for the play. They still got them R. Kelly mamas and things and shit out here that's gonna send them in there. Did y'all just see? It's a video it was a video of something that was released of a girl coaching her young teenager how to get to NFL. It's some mamas that ain't even coaching these little hoes to get up in there. So that's why I won't throw. So what ends up happening? Yeah, when the snake bites you, he tried to come home to me. Y'all pay her to hush up, or she say I'm sorry. You let the snake come back up on you. Y'all let her get back in around you again. Everybody know the American black man is weak for the. The American black man typically go fall behind the pussy. You can look at all of them. They go fall, but it's gonna be a woman that's gonna fall. So I've been watching and paying attention. I don't like nobody who like me. So I like to talk. You can't come up and fucking it all we talk about. In my mind, that's the trap. So my nigga told me when I first got famous, he said, say Blue, you know how they gonna get you, huh? Money and pussy. Chasing money and chasing pussy. So when I see them, they chasing money and pussy. Or when I see the other streamers, they got some of substance. Every house party, it's a fight. There's a brawl. Past behavior dictate future performances. So if every time I see two niggas squabbling, their relationship is built on squabbling. It's like a nigga in a hoe. That's a toxic relationship. They fight to make up because that's the sensation and the thrill of this duo.
Right.
If I'm older than you, I ain't gonna big homie you. You ain't gonna be bitch ass. So when I'm watching that, I said something about it long before she made that accusation. Because we don't watch this happen to Mike Tyson, Tupac. Tupac fucked the broad. She sucked his dick on the dance floor. Came in the room while he was asleep. His homeboy went in there and he got charged with sodomy.
Yeah.
So this is the trap and the trick that's been getting all the tricks that like to play with the traps. Nah. So when I saw that homie, I said something. He hit me back up.
Adrian.
Yeah, he made a video for her.
Okay.
I didn't watch the video because I know a drunk mind and a sober mind is a reprobated mind.
Right.
It ain't yeah. So I ain't even give his words no attention. So I just know my words was effective and he responded. So what ended up happening, I talked to Mr. Carl Lewis, which is Don King's attorney. I've been in talks with Don King and Mr. Carl Lewis about partnering and taking over Don King's boxing promotion.
Really?
So I might end up being his boss.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I said something to him.
But you think he has any kind of future boxing?
Yeah, he do. Hell yeah, he do. So I tried to get a fight with him and Aaron the Plumber, but Aaron was scared, talking to Don King.
Aaron the Plumber should not fight Adrian
Well, I
Broner.
feel like anybody can whoop Adrian Broner right now in the shape he in. He only got 30 seconds.
But he still
He got
looks pretty
30
good.
seconds. But I don't care how good you are, without stamina and endurance, you ain't shit.
I mean, Aaron the Plumber is like X'd out of the combat sports world forever, don't
I'm
you
trying
think?
to get him to fight with OG Gigavelli, a guy that's been 17 years in prison, known for boxing. I think he'll whoop Adrian Broner in the condition and shape in 30 to 60 days.
I'll let
So
you
I've been
beat
trying to
that,
put,
man.
so I started a sports management company with my attorney, Ms. Blanca. So I've been getting into boxing. That's why I said something to him. And when I said something to him, I had nothing else to say.
Everybody who's tried to do anything business-wise with Aaron the Plumber has come to regret.
Yeah, I did too.
Aiden Ross,
Include me.
Vlad,
Include
me, everybody.
The only reason Aiden did that because I begged Aiden, come on, man. I walked him back to Aiden.
Right.
And crossed me, huh?
I believed in him a lot too.
Yeah, so I said something to Adrian, and shout out to Mr. Carl Lewis, Don King's attorney, and shout out to the people of Cincinnati. I got so much overwhelming, not that I'm looking for affirmation. That was just saying, come on, homie, you getting a second chance. Well, most don't get a second chance.
Right.
You're on the biggest stage now. And this is what you come back to show the world that you're in these conditions with this mind, this behavior. I remember before I knew who he really was, and he was real big, I watched him go into a Burger King with $10,000
You saying like in a video or something?
in a video,
Okay.
a viral video, and he wiped his ass and threw over $3,000 in the toilet.
Wow.
So when I see him begging for money in those conditions, I say, boy, look at this. So when God, whatever you believe in, or whoever, when they put you back on this stage and you get a chance to rise, your fall will be harder and greater because this is what you gonna do with the chance.
Yeah.
You supposed to be back in that bitch screaming and you and that after the party. Now it's time to get serious. It was trillions of dollars in that event last night. How you laying back on the stage when they ask you about fighting, you bring up, yeah, my baby mama. At some point, black.
While he's there, they got 20,000 people or some shit watching him. The
this is what
clips
I'm
are going
saying.
viral.
So this is what I'm saying. This is what I learned, and this is why I beat all these.
God forbid something happens to me tomorrow. My children deserve to continue living the life that I built. Same home, same schools, same.
I learned early from talking to Vlad TV. Charleston, who remembers his last viral sensation? When you become viral, you got, depending on who you are, you got a 3 to 12 month run of attention.
Some people have like 3 days.
Just hear me out.
But there's levels to
But just hear me
viral.
out, depending on who you are.
Yeah.
You got 3 months to a 12-month run. Depending on what you do in that light is gonna get brighter or darker. I done seen many get darker. Aaron's got darker. Bosco got darker. I can go on and on and on. Boy, Drewski's got brighter.
Yeah. The biggest anybody's ever gotten.
Country Wayne got brighter. Desi Bank got brighter. Charleston White got brighter. Why? Vlad said you just don't want to be a viral sensation. So nigga, I started a website, merchandise. I'm not just finna get on here, nigga, and stream and live. I don't even stream, and I could be doing what they doing. Why? You won't get a lot of sponsorships and deals. Why? You stuck over here with the kids crowd. With this kids audience. And Kick, I already got a structure for who they done gave the big money to. So come work, boy, but we gonna feed you good though. But that's a job. Having to do this every day.
Right. Well, I mean, I think the real question and the test for Adrian Broner will be, will he be able to be a popular, sustained influencer, social media character, etc. once he kind of gets past the drunk crash out stage? You don't think he got it?
He don't have the gift. He's entertaining drunk. Being obnoxious, a male chauvinist, disrespectful. His gift is boxing. He's a legend. He's a genius. Your gift is what you fall back on.
Yeah.
This is feeding you to get back to your gift.
Right.
But you stuck over here having party, fucking whole drinking.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, homie. He had a chance to, and it's not too late. But I never knew, and I hate to say this because his camp asked me to not speak on him. I never knew Earl Spence drunk when he was at his height. I went to a Dallas club, North Dallas club one time. I seen him 3 different times, drunk in a motherfucker. How you gonna be the champ like that? See him and I seen him one time, he wanted to fight drunk. And then I heard Adrian Broner say, all heavyweight champions have an alcohol problem. Then I became best friends with Shannon Briggs. And Shannon Briggs said, champ, I don't drink no more. Because when I was drinking, he became a whole different person, stopped drinking. Let's go, champ, for getting into his body and weight. That's what I be looking for when I see Adrian. Yeah, homie, so I know from doing podcasts and him doing podcasts with podcasts I've done, everybody say this is how you come drunk and want to fight. So when I'm sitting back watching this, I'm saying, like I see the California, say my nigga, you can't put me in this position and think I ain't gonna win. God can't let me approve with these people. They put me on these cameras and lights and think I ain't just here to entertain. I got a mind. So I'm gonna shirt now. I ain't no dumb black man. I ain't the nigga dancing on the porch. So when I cut the cameras off, I'm somebody the executive room will sit down and talk to.
If you enjoyed that clip, make sure you become a member for only $5 a month. It really helps support us, and it also gives you early access to all of our content.
Apparently you can go from 0 to a complete site in just a single prompt with Wix Harmony. I don't know if this is going to be possible or
What the
What gang affiliation done the most gangsters historical shit in Los Angeles? I'm gonna tell you the Hoovers. Tell you the RC don't mean Crip, it mean criminal. And nah, we ain't siding with the Bloods. We everybody killing. We CK, we Crip killing and blood killing.
I heard what the term EBK means, and it sounds kind of intense.
Are we doing something wrong, though, officer?
It gets offense, big dog.
What about? Hey! Whoa. Did I say something that was wrong?
Yes.
You want a shot? I'll do a shot.
The Hoover Criminals, the gang that beefs with everyone in Los Angeles. With names like the Bloods, Crips, Mexican Mafia, and MS-13, it's safe to say gang culture flourishes in South Central LA. And today, we cover the Hoover Criminals who proudly claim themselves as EBK, or Everybody Killer, a title that invites a lot of gang warfare. If you track this gang from the 1960s, you'll find that conflict is consistent in their history. They originated as the Hoover Groovers, but became the Hoover Gangster Crips after a murder of young leader Little Chocolate shifted alliances, and they later adopted their present name, the Hoover Criminals, after yet another murder and falling out from rival sets. One of the group's most famous members is Freeway Ricky Ross, who in his era was legendary for being perhaps the most successful seller of crack cocaine in the country, and the influence behind rapper Rick Ross's persona. We were invited by Hoover rappers Poke and Jay Heartless to a barbecue deep in Hoover territory. We meet them, we encounter a blitz from the LAPD, and I say a joke that made things really scary for a second.
We're going to visit one of the most historical street gangs of all time. So much of the roots of rap and hip-hop culture stem from the area that we're in, and same with gang structure in America. One thing about tough places to grow up is, done right, they can also have very deep senses of community. That's what I'm hoping I find with these Hoovers. What's up, fellas? I'm Tommy. Nice to meet you. You guys using seasoning on this shit?
Yeah, we season.
Just checking, yeah.
We have seasoning, bro.
Adobo?
Everything is the real deal Holyfield over here, you know what I'm saying? I'll go to the V-line, it's the VV, Vermont District, Over Street, 50 to the hundreds. You know how we do it. You know, we stay flexing, man. Oh, they call me Baby MD, aka the Baniac, you know what I'm saying?
The Baniac?
Yeah, the Baniac.
That's a crazy nickname.
That's the real deal Holyfield out here, though, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to our session, though. We're gonna give y'all a whole little tour how we get down over here, you know what I'm saying?
You're just putting a grill together, getting some food ready to go?
We do all that, you know what I'm saying? We live and direct over here, though, you feel me? But it's dangerous over here, though.
Investigators are on scene here of a triple shooting in South LA that claimed 2 lives.
Teenage boy is dead after a shooting. We have learned a person of interest has been detained tonight.
Key news in South LA, a 14-year-old boy is among 4 people wounded in a drive-by shooting.
But at the same time, it's full of talent, full of good potential, spiritual, you know what I'm saying? All that.
We just got back from Tijuana yesterday. You guys ever been?
It was at Hong Kong.
We were in Zona Norte. It was good. We kind of met with a guy that kind of ran his little area, but he gave back a lot to the community, you know what I mean? You speak any Spanish? Give the people a language lesson.
Estás aquí en el barrio de los Hoovers, pero yo soy de la Gabrina 13, yeah.
The Hoover Criminals are a collection of mostly black sets across LA, but to an outsider, it can be tough to track who is on whose team. For example, the orange-wearing Hoover Criminals beef viciously with most Crip sets, but they do have an alliance with the Five Deuce gangster Crips that oftentimes sport blue. To add further confusion, they have also joined forces with at least one Mexican gang, 13 Gardena, which you see mentioned here. The reality is, street politics are ever shifting, so to a person not from here, it can feel impossible to know whether you would be in a friendly or enemy territory. But to a guy in the streets, it's something you know like the back of your hand.
I'm Poke, bro.
Hey, nice to meet you, brother.
I went to the front looking for you. I didn't know you was.
He came through the back way.
Yeah, I told him come through the back way.
I saw a couple cops in the front, by the way.
They always be trying to babysit type shit.
Are they normally there, or are they here because you're here, you think? Like you guys
They
are?
be having little events and shit cracking up here for the kids and shit, for the youth. So they was just watching over. So, you know, a lot of shit be happening out here, so it's freaky.
I listened to like one thing on YouTube on my drive here, and it was Whack 100 being like,
them niggas took a blue rag, put it down, said RC don't mean Crip, it mean criminal. Our rag is orange, and now we ain't siding with the Bloods. We everybody killing. We CK, we Crip killing and blood killing.
I heard what the term EBK means, and it sounds kind of
What
intense.
EBK mean?
Everybody killer.
Everybody killer. Everybody killer.
That's a lot of people. Everybody?
Everybody's everybody.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all, you know what I'm saying? This is how we do it over here. Hey, our big homies raised us right, you know what I'm saying? It's so much that we know that we don't show, but y'all learn later on in life. You know what I'm saying? I hope all my youth make it out.
I'm about to grab one of these Hooverlings.
That's what I said. You were there, man.
This is the first crew I've met that isn't afraid to eat a link, you know what I mean?
Oh, God. You
I've
go
been to
for it.
sections, I've been to like hoods in Texas where they're afraid to eat. They have to eat that in the privacy of their house. Message to the people, don't be afraid to eat a hot dog or a bratwurst.
There's nothing wrong with it. I with them.
Yeah. We need to stop being all weird about nothing, you know what I mean? So, we approve this message. So one other thing I'm noticing right away about the squad is it seems like guys are a little bit older. Like, some of the guys, like, I'm meeting a lot of really young squads lately.
We can call them right now.
No, they're the wild ones.
No, we the wild ones. We gonna teach them.
But there's not that many, there's not that many OGs anymore. Like, a lot of times I go to hoods and I meet an OG, the OG is 20 years old. That's not a real, that's not an OG.
See, our OGs is like...
They got a little wild one right here.
Yeah.
You're the wild man?
What's the deal?
Why do they call you the wild one?
Squab everybody on off.
You say you squab?
I fight everybody.
Okay. You like to go down. You like to fuck with
Sad.
Does Nuck give you buck a term around here?
That.
So how's high school treating you?
Good.
Do you fight kids in school?
Yeah, I go to a lane.
Have you gotten expelled for fighting?
Nah.
Boots got out yesterday. He's in like 5 years.
What was your first day out like?
My first day out was today.
What are you up? Just a cookout?
That's it with the lugs with the fam. You know, niggas out lugs, feel me? Niggas out sag folks.
What's the thing you're happiest about being out? Like, okay, hey, I got my first warm shower. I got my first hug from my mom. Like, what is the thing that you're most looking Is it hard to find on your first day out?
How? Everybody got
Hell no.
Are you on Tinder or you're just in the neighborhood?
It's all around. I'm all around. My name D-Mac. I get around.
Big horn dog.
You're a horn dog?
Oh, this is a vlog.
You could be vaping formaldehyde, which is used in taxidermy.
Oh dear.
What?
There you go.
Are they running in here? Is there a chase?
What the Yeah, that's not doing too hard, bro.
Are we doing something wrong though, officer?
Against the fence, big dog.
What crime are we suspected of committing?
This harassment.
Sir, what crime do you suspect?
Against the fence.
For what reason?
Doing a little vlog, man. That's all we doing. You guys are drinking in public. You guys ain't doing nothing. You guys ain't doing nothing, boy. What you see?
This dude, we're literally just chilling. You guys want a couple links and we'll call it a day? We have some food for you, officer, if you want some.
We ain't doing nothing wrong. Calls and nothing going on in this park right now for you.
You guys have a permit?
No, but they let us wash our meat out of there in here.
A permit to be alive and to eat food?
There's no permit to be in no park. This is a park. It's a public park.
This is a public park? This is insane. Is it safe to say that these guys aren't invited to the barbecue?
Yeah, they're not invited.
Is this a normal occurrence here? Yeah. Is this? For eating food? Is this Clizzy illegal or what's going on here?
Why are you here, sir? You already know why. Why? You already know why. Why, man?
I would understand if we were doing something causing a ruckus, but we're literally grilling food. What's the issue?
Why are you here? Why are you here, sir? Why are you here? They work here.
Don't you guys have to state what the problem will cause us to do shit like this?
Smoking marijuana here at the park.
Is that legal in California?
Yeah, at the park it is. At the park it is.
So then what's the issue? You just said it was legal.
Illegal.
Oh, illegal at the park.
I'm sorry, that's what that's the trash.
Okay.
Illegal. If you're gonna have a function, you have to run it by the park director, get a permit. You gotta do something by
So here's the thing. If there was serious shit going on here, like someone just caught a body right here, I get it, you guys need to roll deep. But the whole permit for a barbecue is... That's not protect and serve. And I'm a fan of police. I actually think police are okay if they're good and accountable.
And you're entitled to your opinion, and that's perfectly fine.
I feel like they gotta give us a nigga like Tommy G.
We're not being mean. Everyone's having a good chill time.
He need to get demoted off the dribble. Hey, he need to get demoted. Hey, you hear me? Oh boy, that felt he demoted. You know, sis, on God, you know. Look, ooh, she knows, she laughing. You know too. He need to get demoted off the dribble.
They're cooking hot dogs and hamburgers.
Yeah, and there's bags of weed, smoking weed, and we're
It's
the kids.
California.
It doesn't matter, but the kids are literally just on the other side of the pool.
What's the point of this?
This is the point that obviously there's rules that are in order.
Yeah.
Let's just follow them. That's it.
The cop tells us we all need to get against a fence for what? For eating a...
I didn't hear that, but
But that's overkill.
I got you, but
and the other thing is our tax money, I don't live here, but people's tax money funds this. And to have this directed at something that is an innocent community event, I get it. I know you're in a tough spot. I have respect for cops in general, but I feel like this is petty. I don't think this is enough police. I think they need the SWAT team and the FBI for this, because this cookout's getting outrageous, dude.
Yeah, man, it's the cookout.
I think it's because of whoever did the seasoning on the links. That's why they came here.
I didn't season nothing.
I put the links on.
He didn't even season. He threw the no. It ain't.
No, is this illegal?
No, it's legal.
Yeah, that's what I thought. California.
That's why they ain't touch it.
That's the good shit. Excuse me, sir. I actually like your mustache. I'm trying to grow one kind of like it too. How long did that take you?
A couple weeks.
Okay. What about we just make you guys some hamburgers, we shake hands, we call it a day, and then we...
That's not the problem. The problem is that the barbecue here is not permitted. People are smoking, drinking in public at a community park. Well, the barbecue needs to be taken care of. The alcohol needs to be taken care of because there's litter all around from the alcohol, the marijuana. That needs to be taken care of. You have multiple hoods here. Gardena 13's here as well as Hoover criminals, right?
Is that a Mexican squad?
Which one?
Gardena?
Gardena 13, yes, is a Hispanic gang, okay?
I know,
They
it's
have
a
the same
few.
common enemies, right? So when they're hanging out here together, what do you think the enemy's gonna do, or the op's gonna do? They're gonna come to the park, they're gonna start shooting, they're gonna endanger the little kids that are playing here, okay? I'm tired of the shooting, I'm tired of the homicides, I'm tired of everything else. That's why we're here, to protect you guys and them.
And I appreciate that.
So that's why we're here.
Cool.
All right? You guys be safe, all right?
And keep the mustache. Don't shave it for any reason, all right? Hey, I got the real reason why they're here. Because the barbecue thing is kind of bullshit, right? So I was like, dude, that's petty. No one gets a permit for a barbecue. No one gets a permit to film. What they said is, okay, look, if we let these guys hang out, they're EBK, and the ops see them on Instagram, and there's a shootout at the park. That's why we have to clean this up, because otherwise,
It says shoot out the park.
Okay, so once this happens, then what's the game plan?
They gonna leave.
You just keep going?
Hell yeah, we ain't going nowhere.
But sir, you don't have a permit.
Permit. This the set. That's the permit.
You feel like I thought I was gonna be like a football player, but that shit didn't work out. So I chose the gangbang. You feel me?
Was it in your family at all?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, my whole family from that shit.
But if you were to guess, young men in the area, what percentage of them choose the Hoover route, and what percent go?
I'm gonna keep it real, just 100%, bro, because over here it's active.
100%?
It's activity over here. Like, it's
Not one of you guys is gonna be a freaking going to the moon on that astronaut.
There still be plumbers and shit though, so that shit don't mean nothing. Just because you from the game, that don't mean you can't go be a plumber.
It's people here that got good jobs right here. Working hard.
So you guys are for 9 to 5s for the guys that do.
I'm not a 9 to 5 right now. I got a 9 to 5 right now.
What are you doing?
I got a 2 job. I'm a chef. I'm a cook.
Do you guys view the police as a gang?
Of course, hell yeah. You see how he jumped out? That's how we jump out. That's how we jump out.
You guys feel me the music video?
Yeah.
How much time do you guys need? I'll be reasonable.
All right, look.
It's an hour, you get out?
Hour, then we out of here.
He's out of here?
All right,
An hour?
yep, then we out of here. Yep. Yeah, go on, we out of here. Y'all gave us an hour.
Okay, well, I can't leave, but I'm gonna be in the area, okay?
All right, yeah, I'm just saying, but just let us do our thing. All right, we got time. You gave us
reasonable?
It's 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, we
By 5 o'clock, here we go.
That's how I know all the police ain't bad, bro. That's how I know all police ain't bad, bro. And it's something good. It's just the bad ones, they override. Because nobody going to talk about this clip. Nobody gonna say
Don't shake hands. After the police and the Hoover struck a friendly agreement, we found we had 1 more hour to enjoy our barbecue. But I must ask the audience, do you guys think it's fair to pull the permit card? Because I doubt any of these officers ever pull a permit to go barbecue with their own family. All that being said, I do get the point that, hey, if these guys gather, shootouts happen, and that's why we squash it. But what are your guys' opinion of this?
Exclusive Mortal Kombat 2 wallpapers for your PC.
Alright guys, let me ask you something political, okay? Donald Trump is gonna get into the White House. Probably by the time they see this, he will be in the White House. How do you guys feel about that?
Fuck with Trump. I don't care.
Whoa. Tell why.
I don't got no problem with him.
The shit he got going right now, we ain't fucking with it.
What's that?
Here they trying to do like a rally. KKK rally and all that type of shit. We're not having that.
Why do you associate that with Trump?
You don't be seeing his rallies will be the signs they be having and shit.
I've never seen KKK.
They be having some crazy ass signs.
Have you ever tried joining the KKK?
Hell no.
What about
Hey.
Whoa. Did I say something that was wrong? What did I say? I said KKK.
Don't say no.
I said K.
No, you didn't.
Like Hoover and you guys code.
No.
I didn't know the lingo.
That's what.
Okay, I'll blur that out. It doesn't matter if you're interviewing a gang, a hitman, or even a SWAT team leader. If you can make them laugh, chances are you're going to have a good interview. But on this occasion, I messed up big time and accidentally dissed the entire crew I was dealing with. So I must say sorry to my new Hoover friends. Okay, what's some Hoover lingo I need to know?
This how the Hoover lingo make Nigo go. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It is natural with us. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We off the scribble with this shit. You feel me? Like, we viral spiral. You know what I'm saying? We just jump out and dump shit out. Like, I don't know how I go home. It just come naturally with me.
Like in the family you had growing up, how much of your family was in this?
Down there, everybody.
Women too?
Yep. My aunties, my little cousins, bigger cousins, everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got.
You have any kids?
Yeah, I do.
Do they also join this too?
Hell no. I whip their ass.
Why is that?
Because it stops with me. In my family now, it stops with me. But other than that, I'm going to keep it groovy. A lot of us been a part of this since we was kids. You know what I'm saying? We just going maturing through the situation as a go. Other than keeping it real, you know?
Welcome to Compton. We're here. It's a good day outside, and I'm just happy to be on Tommy G's channel today.
Is this normal though?
Hell yeah, they ain't never got nothing to do.
Babysitting though. That ain't normal.
Oh yeah, no, they ain't got them babysitting. They babysitting them niggas on the side.
Yeah.
Do they usually just leave and come back?
Yeah, they usually leave and come back probably later, but
Is the Los Angeles jail filled? Like, is it?
It's always overcrowded.
So they don't have enough room to bring people.
Oh yeah, they got room for us. Yeah, they'll log us in.
Do you feel like that was a violation of rights?
For sure. For sure. The only reason that they didn't do more than what it was because the cameras was out.
No cameras out.
If y'all wasn't here and we didn't put on our phones, they would have hemmed us all up. We all would have been bumped up.
I guess with how much wild stuff's happening in the city, I feel like this is kind of a waste of resources for them to camp out while people are eating hamburgers.
Definitely. Now you see where the taxpayers' money is going.
And I can say this.
That's how you know accountability ain't a thing. All these niggas sitting here act like they don't be on shit. They ops ain't on shit. They act like they ain't never shot up this park before. They act like some of these niggas here ain't never got into a shootout at this park before. Now, if I was a police officer and I knew every time a bunch of these niggas gather together to have a barbecue, it's a good chance that one of they ops gonna see them on live and they gonna pop out and show niggas. So why would I be stupid to think that y'all grilling out this motherfucker and ain't nobody gonna pull up? I gotta be a dumb motherfucker because you know these niggas nowadays, they crashing out for real. They real life. They having 2-point special crash outs. Get a nigga gone real quick, cheap. You feel me? Like,
I think, like, I've lived in areas that are sketchy. I think, like, good, accountable police can help a community, but it seems like this is overstepping.
Yeah, for sure. Most definitely. They could be patrolling. There's other people out here getting robbed, all type of stuff.
We get our Hoover Stankies. Other than that, nigga, we outside.
Hoover Stankies?
Yeah, Hoover Stankies.
Hey, that's not in the dictionary, but that's the definition of it.
Hoover Stankies. Hoover Stank Wings.
I heard you have Hoover Stankies.
Yeah, Hoover, we tryna get big hoes, you feel me? Nigga tryna give back to like Manchester Elementary, you feel me? Give back to the kids, you feel me? All the shit, you feel me?
Is there a sport you'd want to support? Like, is there a sport that you played when growing up?
Shit, basketball, soccer, football, all that shit.
Yeah, I think kids in sports is a very important thing.
Speech too, like I had probably the speech, like, you feel me?
If you could teach a kid from the jump to feel comfortable with his voice, that's really big.
On the real.
Anyone here got a verse?
Oh, you gotta tap with the rappers, bro.
Who's
the dribble scribble? I don't know. I don't rap.
And there's been so many times where I couldn't understand my feelings. I just know that I'm dripping, I'm risk taking for these millions. All these snake ass niggas, I tell them stay up out the business cause these niggas will tell we ain't even do it killing. How you hate me? Cause I can't trust you, nigga. When everybody was against you, I stood close to you, nigga. When the truth came out, I was hurt, I was trippy. You was my brother, but I had to go and make a decision. On Hoover, you feel me?
Conversation with myself, so I'm fighting these demons. I'm snotty, why you do me wrong? And they say you ain't mean it. I'm in the set with your car freaking in this game park.
We got real stars over here to sit.
How the you got a bag and ain't flipped yet? Nigga, we them niggas really get checks. Dead homies and we step on niggas' backs and break necks. Nigga, on the set access to H game. Nigga, if you ain't really for official, then you can't hang. Dead homies. Nigga.
I saw a nigga get. Who else do this shit?
LA, bro. And why LA just where it is with the music scene. They still rapping like it's 1980. These niggas ain't evolved in no type of rap. They still rapping like it's 1980. Like Ice Cube just came out. You know what I'm saying? Like they haven't evolved, but you know, that's why I fuck with Cali so much. Cause they still doing the shit that they want to do. Not what everybody else want to do. Cause I ain't gonna lie, ain't none of them niggas spit no bars. Ain't none of them niggas spit no bars. Ain't none sound jumpy, snappy. I think I think everybody freestyle so much. It's like the lost art now. You know what's funny? That's what I was just talking to with this girl the other day. It's like, bro, everybody freestyle every song so much. It's like freestyling ain't even just like a thing no more. It's like, nigga, you freestyled your whole album. Nigga, how can you ain't write nothing down, you ain't do nothing. Freestyling ain't even freestyling no more. Freestyling used to be like, but he going straight off the dome. He ain't even thinking. But now everybody's so dumb and don't nobody know how to read and write this shit. Nigga, everybody freestyling now. Nigga say he made a song in 5 minutes. How the fuck you made it? Like, nah, man. You ain't take your time at all, motherfucker. What you doing? Like,
Follow me, who? Guardina on Hoover. You know, look, we like primos. We primos with them on Hoover. You already know. We primos with them. Waffle cake. I don't know, man. You know, the police could have shut us down. Could nobody shut us down? Look, they got more homies right here. Come over here. Them the little homies right here. Them the troubles. These the 50s. These the little homies from 5-1 on Hoover. Them the homies right there on the set. You feel me? You want a shot?
I'll do a shot.
Take a shot.
I'll do a shot.
Every time, that's how you know these some real niggas. Every time it's a white boy and he do some nigga shit with him, they is gonna cheer it on like he the next Larry Bird, bruh. And that's what I think need to start happening. It need to be more like Tommy G's folks in the hood just doing, hey, hit the blunt. And little white buddy hit the blunt. Bro, come on, bruh. This is the only way that we gonna get this started. Cause I ain't gonna lie. I realize the way shit going right now, it ain't a war versus races. It's a war versus Americans versus everybody else right now. It ain't race no more in America. It's Americans versus everybody else.
All right, hey, it's 5 o'clock. We're peacing out. You got any final thoughts?
Nah, man, Kobe State and all that. Appreciate you for coming.
Hey,
for sure.
Thanks for having me, brother. I had a good time. Hey, and thanks to whoever was the cook. They did season this shit, so I'm impressed.
Thank God. Yeah, man, that shit was crazy.
Thank you, God.
All right, folks. Thank you for joining me. See you next week. Peace. Who are the Trinitarios?
Dangerous, notorious.
We're the most dangerous gang.
It is a Dominican gang the NYPD has been watching and fighting for years.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy G. I'm in Hunts Point, the most dangerous neighborhood in New York, and today I'm with the Trinitarios.
Big 3D piece shit, you heard? Gangsta.
No Tuesday, I'm aiming for tacos. Spend two and I'm looking for Vato. DPK, all them niggas in Shadow. Twin top, I'm looking for Flacco. When I'm running the X, but I have no paper. I'ma sit on that black like a kid.
DPK, nigga. 4-4?
No. Plátano con salami.
Isn't that sus? Are you guys tricking me right now?
No.
The new Factor menu is like having my favorite restaurant on speed dial. Factor just solved my boring dinner problem. With over 100 weekly options.
The Trinitarios are one of the most notorious gangs in New York City. This Dominican gang formed in Rikers Island Prison in 1993 by Leonidas Junito Sierra and Julio Caballo Marin. This gang quickly earned a reputation for their use of machetes and knives. For example, in 2020, 26 members were charged within Rikers Island Prison for a string of stabbings in the late 2010s. The most public and gruesome act of violence carried out by the gang occurred in 2018 when Lissandro Guzman Feliz was dragged out of a bodega by members of the Trinitarios and stabbed to death in the Belmont neighborhood of the Bronx. This group has also attracted attention by the Justice Department. In 2022, 16 members of Every Dollar Gang, a Trinitario faction, cut a RICO for their involvement with 5 murders, 12 attempted murders, and 7 gunpoint robberies. We go boots on the ground today and speak with a group of Trinitarios in Hunts Point, located in the Bronx, and known as New York's most dangerous neighborhood. Let's begin the episode. We're in the Bronx, going to Hunts Point, which is one of the most dangerous places. We just got done being in Hartford, Connecticut, exploring why gun violence is escalating and getting out of control, and now we're here in New York, meeting with a squad called the Trinitarios, which I don't know if you ever heard of them, but people have been emailing me about them. Somehow we got connected with some guys, and so we're looking to get into it. How you doing? We're pulling up to the scene, and the boys are already here. Yo, KB?
I'm the one who's playing.
Yes. How you doing, bro? Good to meet you guys. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. What's up? I talked to you on the phone too. I have to piss my pants. Is there a bathroom?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Go to the laundry. Use the bathroom.
Okay.
Go to the dungeon.
The dungeon?
Yeah.
This looks like the Jewish synagogue shit.
A secret tunnel built under a famous synagogue in Brooklyn. 60-foot tunnel was found right underneath the Chabad Lubavitch World Headquarters in Crown Heights.
If you guys don't hear from me in 10 minutes, come get me, alright?
I got you, I got you.
I'll stay in that. This is the New York experience right here. I'm pissing in the dungeon. I'll see you guys in a second.
This is what the niggas we don't like.
How much is rent go for down there? I'm ready to move in.
That probably like $50.
Facial tracking technology.
All that goes to New York, bro.
Because in China, they can like track you by how you walk, right? Like they register you in the system. That's New York.
Listen, bro, if you get shot right here, the camera's gonna follow you to wherever you go. You get in the car and you try to leave, they're still gonna follow you. Because they'll get the license plate, the car. All of these basically connected to
It's like Big Brother, kind of.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
Crazy. That's bad, bro, because you know what I'm saying? You could accidentally be doing something by mistake and forget this.
You could accidentally be doing something by mistake. I like the way you said that. Tell the people, where the hell are we right now?
On Springfield right there.
No, not F block, not H block. What is G block known for?
Listen, man.
Google it.
It's a bad place, but we from here, so we try to, you know, make it good.
What's the reputation of NYPD around here?
They are very, very, very corrupt. They'll put on you, they'll stop and frisk you, and you can't do that no more.
I heard one of our friends here maybe got caught for jaywalking the other day.
No, that happened to me twice too.
For real, they actually get you for jaywalking?
Yeah, they do for anything. I was like just.
Because that's a probable cause to stop you.
They can search you, go through your stuff, see if you got warrants, anything.
I love
and then pick you up right now.
The police try to run me over just to search me, bro, for no reason, bro. They actually ran one of my friends over too before.
One of my friends is locked up right now. Free top.
That's right
here. 3 in the morning, you heard?
You're bros.
So I go to a lot of places around the country, right, fellas? And most places are like, they're not really worried about the police. They have crazy guns out. But I've noticed New York, you have to like at least respect them, even if you don't like them.
You don't gotta respect them. You just can't be dirty. You can't have a gun on you talking crazy stuff. Now, if you clean, if you just a citizen walking and they try to harass you, you can violate them.
So what's the green I see around me? I see some.
Is our favorite color here?
That's your favorite color?
Yeah.
So what's the squad? What do you guys refer to yourself as?
We 3DP. That's a musical group we have.
What is 3DP about?
3 different personalities.
Like you guys are schizophrenic or what?
3 different personalities. You got the savages, people get money.
You have a little savage in you.
Sure.
You have a little lover boy in you.
Sure.
And you have a little money man in you.
We all get to wear different hats in this life. You could be the peacemaker, you could be the warrior. But it seems like the young bucks nowadays are way more concerned about war than peace. Why do you think that is?
Because they feel like they had to show and prove, but I'll be trying to tell them like, you don't have to do that, bro.
Because war can be stressful, right?
It's not even that. It's like casualties that come with wars. That's the problem. I lost too many friends in the street. That's cool.
What's the makeup of this neighborhood? I'm seeing a bunch of different shades, so it looks pretty mixed, like a lot of different types of things.
Everybody is out here. We even have white people out here, Spanish people, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Mexican, black, Cuban, all type of races out here.
I watch you on YouTube.
I appreciate you too. Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Of course, let's do it. Study hard, stay in school, okay? We just bumped into a young guy. What's your advice for the youth out there? Should they join a squad like yours, or should they stay away? What do you think?
Nah, if you make music come through, you heard?
I've always been fascinated by gangs. I grew up in an area that had almost zero gang activity, and I'm intrigued as to what makes a young man sign up for a lifestyle that usually ends somewhere between death or prison. But as I thought about it more, I thought about this. If you grow up in a very dangerous gang-infested area and you don't have a gang, chances are you're going to be prey. You're going to be at the bottom of the totem pole in your area. So as a defense mechanism, you create your own gang to survive. And of course, humans are tribal. So if there's a rival gang, you want to be stronger than them. That's just how human nature works. And people will say, well, get rid of the gangs, get rid of the gangs. Well, if you get rid of their gang, all of a sudden they're going to become prey on the totem pole again. If you ask the experts why this is all happening, they usually say it comes down to education, economics, and family structure. The more educated people are, the more economic opportunities people have, and the more they have a cohesive family unit with a dad and a mom in the house, the less often these types of things will happen. I always want to see neighborhoods get better and improve, so these are the types of things I think about.
Tell me about this guy that's on the wall right now.
That's the gorgeous gangster himself right there.
The gorgeous gangster?
Yeah, man. That's his name, DJ. I ain't gonna lie, it's one of my close friends right there.
What can you tell us about DJ?
Cool ass dude, I ain't gonna lie. He just, you know, people go through things. He would have been right here with us if he was alive, I'll tell you that much.
What happened to him?
It's like hard to talk about it because I don't like what he did to himself, but...
Took his life.
Yeah, bro. He was going through a lot, you know? Like, I can't blame him for what he did. Mad at him, but, you know, everybody goes through different things in life.
I think especially with men, like if you look at statistics, it's men that take their life. I had a friend in college, one of the happiest go lucky guys. If he was with you, he'd be making you laugh. His name was Max, and he was the smoothest with the ladies. He got so many ladies.
That's him right there.
Yeah, and then, you know, you get a call like Max is not here. I have chills thinking about it because it's strange that you can have somebody right here in front of you laughing, having a good time, and you never really realize maybe what's going on, and all of a sudden they're gone.
A lot of niggas, they think like just because you in the streets and you know a lot of feelings and a lot of mental health is a real issue, but a lot of people like they be going through a lot of streets, like family, poverty, drugs, like addictions.
A lot of people have problems that they don't like to speak about too. They just keep it to themselves, and that builds up, you know?
Certain niggas know how to hide that too. My son used to smile all the time, word bro.
Yeah, nobody
Nigga, the
expected
same
that.
day he died, he was smiling, laughing when he joking for me.
Another thing is, it doesn't matter who you are or what career you have, like everyone struggles in life. One of my friends is a rapper on tour, called him in the airport LAX, he's feeling sad, he's down. Like, but on the surface level, everyone's gonna look at him and be like, he's the man, he's on stage, he's getting girls, you know, but he's still...
That's why sometimes people be scared to say their emotions, you know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta check up on people and make sure you come in.
I feel like especially in tough neighborhoods, like guys are supposed to be like cold and like no emotion whatsoever, and it's impossible. Like everyone feels things, you know?
Indoors is where you might around cry, or you might punch the wall when nobody's around.
After you cry, you actually feel pretty damn good.
Yeah,
you know?
like...
Saying yes can be hard with severe asthma, but you can say yes to fewer asthma attacks. Tezspire is an add-on maintenance treatment for people aged 12 and older with severe asthma or an
Who are the Trinitarios?
Dangerous, notorious f***ing gang.
We're the most dangerous gang. Niggas don't even talk about us. Like,
some refer to the Trinitarios as the most feared gang in New York. Now, every gang you talk to claims they're the most dangerous, and in New York, you have a lot of dangerous gangs to choose from. The Bloods, Crips, Latin Kings, and MS-13, just to name a few. So why do some say that the Trinitarios are the most feared? They will tell you it's because of their unity. While certainly they are outnumbered by gangs like the Bloods and the Crips, they'll tell you that a big difference between black gangs and Latino gangs is structure and solidarity. For example, they'll say it's not unusual to see rival factions beefing amongst themselves, but that usually does not happen amongst Trinitarios, especially while in jail together. The other thing Trinitarios will tout is their vetting process. While some gangs might just let people in their ranks quickly, it's a 3 to 6 month process where an applicant is observed in traits such as loyalty and commitment, and only when they prove themselves are they allowed in. So the question becomes, if you were trying to figure out who is the most dangerous gang in New York, do you pick the one with the most amount of members, or the one that you believe to be the most unified and loyal? You decide.
They claim that we're the most dangerous gang, so we just, you know, whatever, but you know, it's not, everybody's not really on that time, you know? There's a lot of us that's trying to push peace and positive vibes, music and shit. But we're known for a lot of bad shit, but every gang is known for bad shit.
Good and bad.
Yeah,
right?
we just lit, that's it, that's all.
God give us families and family fight for our freedom, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be against the abusing it, you know what I'm trying to tell you? We're a family, we stick together, one for all, one for everyone.
Do you feel like in tough neighborhoods it's almost essential to be part of a squad, like to survival, or can you be like a kid that's in science books off by
Kids
yourself?
over here that chill with us, that's not.
when you're born in that environment, most kids like they join something as a like
To be cool.
they like the feeling of like family, of unity that they usually don't get in other like from their family or
I'm
something.
gonna know if you just want to be this because of cool or because of clout and shit. And I'm gonna tell you, bro, you could hang out with us, and bro, but you don't gotta be this because this not for everybody.
At the end of the day, just make sure you know what you sign up for, you know?
This is real, bro. You feel me? So you can't be out here playing with your life and shit because people die behind this shit, bro.
Shot at all that, you feel me? It happens.
I know that in New York drill music, especially the younger kids, there's a lot of disrespect that I hear in the songs like "Looking on Dead Ops" and things like that. But also there was a story of kids kicking over candles of a guy that got killed.
Yeah, I done did that in my youth.
At the end of the day, we're human. It's bad enough we smoking on people, you know what I'm saying? So me personally, I'm against the whole kicking candles and shit. Because at the end of the day, Dead Ops got families and shit, you know what I'm saying? So his mom, that's all she might see every day, looking at her kids' candles and stuff.
Is he calling from the jail phone right now?
Jail phone.
So
Yo, we on a video right now, yo.
You're at Rikers? Hey brothers, Tommy G, how you doing? Tell me about the conditions at Rikers. Some people have never been in there in their life. What's the food like? What do you get to do?
Rikers Island is the most infamous correctional facility in New York. Founded in 1932, this facility has housed rappers like Lil Wayne, Tupac, and A$AP Rocky. The jail has long gained notoriety for its overcrowding and gang activity. In fact, in 1993, 2 gangs were born in Rikers Island, the United Blood Nation and the Trinitarios. This jail currently stands to be closed by the end of August of 2027 and will be replaced by 4 smaller borough-based jails due to the immense overcrowding and violence. And until this happens, New Yorkers are calling for a federal takeover of the facility to ensure more safety. Trinitarios that are locked up in Rikers Island can make a lot of money. They bribe correctional officers to smuggle in drugs, knives, cell phones, and other contraband. In jail, drugs can be sold for up to 4 times what they are worth on the street. Within Rikers Island, Trinitarios have a reputation for being quick to knife violence if they feel threatened or provoked. The following footage you've seen in this segment were sent by Trinitarios who were locked up.
So like you had to sleep with the lights on all the time? There's always lights on it, or does it get dark at all?
5 o'clock in the morning, turn on the lights and keep it on all the way until like 9 o'clock.
If I I wanted to smuggle something in, can I bribe a CO?
Hell yeah.
If I'm getting lonely and I want the warm touch of a woman, is it possible to get down with a woman? If I'm ever in Rikers, I can invite Sweet Cheeks to come see me?
You
a movie right now. Where the bro?
Like you solitary. Yeah. What'd you do to get sent to the box?
I might tell you a jail story.
Yo, listen, man. Shout out 3DP, man. I got cut up in my face a while back. You feel me? Like I had to spin one of the threes. He didn't take a deal. You feel me? On the way to the school, niggas sparked me, but I sparked the niggas back. I ain't take nothing on the hop. You're a gangster, like.
This is on the way to school?
Yeah. I was on the way to program upstate.
In jail.
Okay.
Jail program, but yeah, man, that's really it. You feel me? It's heavy out in these streets. You feel me? Like. They
got you twice, huh?
Like 3 times.
And that fight's quick. That happens real quick, huh?
Everybody in New York might not have a gun, but everybody got this.
But more or less, these right here, these work. You heard? Like, I'm not niggas a
What happens if a cop finds you with that?
Might take you to the precinct too, but they might just.
But not nearly as serious as a gun. So it's similar to England, where they do all the thing because the gun laws are
There's a
strict.
lot of guns out here.
Where you gotta hold that?
Whoever show guns on YouTube videos here and shit like that.
You're getting indicted. You know what I'm saying? You're stupid.
I vape, but I don't like need to vape, you know? I'll only do it when my friends do it. Or on the weekends. I don't know. I don't really like to think about it.
I saw that my PR got approved, but there was a test failure, and I have become so lazy. Like the moment I'm like, oh, I gotta go into like Build Kite and like look at the test logs. I was just like, So I could just click into the skills tab and I just be like, Build Kite.
New York's gang history goes back hundreds of years. Way back in the day, Irish gangs like the Huyus gang and the Dead Rapids controlled much of the criminal underworld in the 1800s. In the early 1900s, the precursor to the Italian mob emerged, the Black Hand. These guys would extort money from people by showing up, putting a letter under somebody's door with a demand. Give us money or we will stab you or blow up your building. And sometimes they did. Bombings were very common in this time. Then, from 1920 to 1933, the prohibition of alcohol occurred, which opened up a massive opportunity for the Italian mob to capitalize on. Bootlegging. The cash that flowed in from this is one of the many rackets that contributed to the rise of the Italian mobs as the premier gangs of New York. The mob seemed untouchable until the invention of the RICO in the 1970s, which enabled the conviction of the mob's leadership. The 1986 Mafia Commission trial, led by prosecutor Rudy Giuliani, went against the heads of the 5 major Italian families. And this loosened the grip that Italian crime gangs had on the New York underworld. This power vacuum allowed black gangs such as the Bloods and Crips, and Latin gangs such as the Latin Kings and the Trinitarios to take over power. History tells us that change is certain. I wonder what will come next.
Niggas on the bar, niggas what we do, nigga. DPK, nigga.
What would it take to make peace with some of the ops you were just naming?
There's no peace. If I make peace, I feel like a bitch. How you gonna make peace with niggas who's killing your mans and shit? Feel me?
When does it end then?
It would never end. If somebody kill your friend, how would you feel? Tell me, G.
How you doing, brother? So let me ask you this. What's important to you guys?
Yo, my dad know your music too.
What's important to you? Like, what's your goal in life? What do you want?
My goal in life, get out of this and make it in, feel me, obviously as you see music and to change everybody, feel me? Change everybody in Barrio or whatever. That's my goal. Yeah.
Hasta la muerte.
Yeah. Say popo. Yeah. Say popo.
Popo?
Yeah.
Popo?
Yeah.
Is that another dungeon right there?
Yeah, but you don't got access to that one. I said, I'm green because I'm really TNT. You try to run up, you better watch out. Whole lot of bullets hit the scene. 3 to 3. I'm always wildin'. If Mojo say get him, just want to let your face so I ain't freestyle, dude.
That nigga, you know that I've been at. Y'all niggas just rap at the struggle, y'all ain't never lived that. Remember days of the kid on the block, I was just having fun, not gonna lie, I missed that. Let me play with them 40 shit, got a kickback, go try to rumble, be pushing his wig back.
I'm talking about. We're normal citizens.
You know the vibes. Yeah, you know the vibe.
When normal citizens are walking around, do you think they feel safer or more scared when you guys are walking around?
They know us. We grew up here our whole life, so most of us here, they know for me, like, I could probably run into any crib in here and hide if I had to.
The average mom walking around, when she sees a group of guys in Tracy, she thinks she's like,
we say how you doing and all that. We very polite. We not
do you think that's one thing that makes you guys different? You guys are more respectful than the average?
Yeah, we from here, bro. You know, so you gotta respect where you from. You can't never violate where you from.
So you believe in respecting the elders?
Oh yeah, you have to. Where I come from. You have to.
What kind of family did you grow up in?
I grew up in
that was not me, bro.
My father got deported. So he really was.
Where did you get deported to?
DR, Dominican Republic.
Okay. So how old were you when you guys deported?
Yeah, I was like 6, 7, probably around there.
Did you guys think about going back at all?
We used to go like every summer and December for holidays.
How often do you get to talk to your dad now?
He died. He died 2 years ago.
How was life in Dominican Republic?
Hard over there, bro. Third world country. I would like to go for like vacations, but I don't think nobody want to live there if they don't really got money.
So you a bowler?
No, I wrestle.
Oh, I see the video. On the beach and
I don't know, the gangster dudes I meet don't work out. I'm like, how?
Nah, you have to work out. That helps your body, your soul,
and it keeps your mind together.
Yes.
So if you go to Rikers, you already know the workout you'll be doing?
Mandatory. Every day you gotta just do calisthenics.
What are some Rikers workouts we can do?
Push-ups, garbage bags, fill them up with water. Those be the weights.
Inmates can be very creative with how they get things done.
I've never personally been in jail, but I know people that have been in jail, they come out like this.
You gotta work out because there's people physically in there, they're gonna like impose their will on you. So you're not gonna let somebody just walk all over you. Or so if you're skinny, you're gonna have to get your weight up so somebody else stop bothering you or whatever.
Imagine you go in there, you see a guy like this, you just came in the spot. I just came in the spot looking like this, you feel me? I'm not gonna win a fight every single time against him, so I gotta do.
Or imagine he come in the spot like that, I come in skinny, you probably gonna try me before you try him.
You say you go to Rikers or something, will they put you by other Trinitarios or they separate people?
In my time, they wouldn't do that. We used to have fun, but now they putting you straight with your con. So whatever you are,
that minimizing the trouble.
They started to segregate.
Yeah, but that's not cool, bro. It's not fun, bro. When I was in jail, bro, 2012, 11, 13, 14, like those times, you can't say nothing. So now they put you in a blood crib. You can't live with blood because we have beef with them. So you go to the blood crib and they ask you, yo, what are you? And you say, I'm not nothing. You can do that 24 hours. You gotta do something in the house. You can't just be in there low riding like, oh, I'm not in no gang, no. So I done did that. I've been to a few cribs. I got a beard. They think I'm Muslim. I played a little black role because I look black. Once one of them is not looking, or I got them, then they send me to the bros and shit. Or you just go in jail like, hey, I'm this, kind of from me. That's not fun.
When it comes time to handle business, you've got the day under control. Until you don't.
What are some stereotypes about jail that are true or false? Like let's say this, like if I'm the new guy, I come up, I have a tray, and I have a brownie on the tray, some big dude can be like, that's my brownie.
You're gonna get the,
like, no,
listen. You're not even gonna get the brownie. The inmates do the pantry, so the inmates are the ones that give everyone the food.
So if I go in there, I have no affiliation, I'm neutral. Do I have to join somebody or what?
No, just beat somebody up, bro. You're not in front of everybody.
But they will try you. Will I go to solitary if I knock somebody out?
No. You got a ticket for that.
What percentage of dudes get down in jail with other dudes? Like, is that a real thing?
Nah, that don't happen.
That's like back in the 80s.
Yeah, that don't happen. That drop the soap. That's not real. Once in a blue moon, though. I'll be like a trans. And
a guy that now calls himself Jessica.
Yes, and they'll still put those type of people with us because they were men at one time. So that's just a question that I have to myself. They be putting so much laws, but in jail, you're still put up with men.
Oh, we have the boys behind us.
Nah, this is every day. Our boy could be walking full black cars. How Brian would just search you, beat you up for no reason.
That's like the elite forces of the police.
Yeah, because they want the guns. I see those. I try to maneuver because they will open your coat, check you all over
without any probable.
Yeah, that's illegal right there.
New York have a SWAT team?
Yeah, they have a SWAT. Remember the George Floyd incident? What happened a few years ago? New York had for that. They had to bring the SWAT out here, the U.S. Martial law and all that, because everybody was looting, everybody was wilding.
What did you guys feel when you saw the George Floyd incident?
I ain't gonna lie, it's just I feel like it happens everywhere, you know? It's just another televised person getting killed for no reason.
I ain't never really been to jail, but when I was in the bookings, when I was in the cell, like, we was asking the cops, we was like, do you really enjoy doing this job? And most of them was like, nah, I just need to get paid. Like, I be feeling bad for you.
There's a lot of people like that too that don't care.
But that George Floyd situation, I want to touch up on that, and that kind of relates to like all of the group. You know what I'm saying? me, that George Floyd situation, right? At that time period, people were going at cops, right? Me personally, I don't like cops, right? You would say not every cop is bad, right? Correct. I mean, that ties into like some happened in our culture and our little that happens. Just because a group did something bad to, you feel me, a little kid or some that doesn't mean that all of us is bad and all of us thought that was the right thing to do or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
You're referring to a news story, aren't you?
Yeah, like we got blamed for something and you know what I'm saying, like it's a touchy subject, so I kind of don't really want to talk on it too much, but you know, like me, KB, Millie, we make music, right? A lot of people always harass us, oh y'all civilian killers, da da da. That wasn't us, you know what I'm saying? We don't even know that, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's Bloods that kill innocent people, there's Crips that kill innocent people, but people don't talk about that. But that people want to talk about that little one incident.
When you Google the Trinitarios, one of the first things that comes up is the 2018 murder of Junior Guzman Feliz. He was in the Belmont neighborhood walking home one day when 4 cars filled with Trinitarios pulled up on him, chased him into a bodega, dragged him out, and stabbed him to death with knives and machetes. He was only 15 years old. According to the news, his death was the result of him being mistaken for a rival gang member. But what some on the street say is he got caught between a Trinitario civil war gone wrong. 14 of the Trinitario members that were involved in this gruesome crime were sentenced, and some of them are serving 25 to life. It's stories like this that make the endless cycle of violence in the hood seem like something that will never go away.
They didn't get blamed. They did that. They did.
We gonna take this W. Comment, Team
4
Tommy
cars
G.
deep,
We
bro.
winning.
No, listen. Just think about that, bro. Do you know how scary that would be, bro? Bro, brother was in fear for his life, bro. 4 niggas, four cars deep of niggas hop out. They all got knives and shit, and they come and stabbing your way. They stabbing your way. They basically jumping this nigga with knives. Dog, y'all did that shit, bro. Stop talking about mistake. It ain't no mistake, nigga. Y'all was there. They don't mistake 14 niggas and 14 niggas and 4 cars. They don't mistake, bro. You don't just get that wrong, bro. You don't just get that wrong. You don't get that wrong. Like they was trying to hurt somebody. They just wanted to make an excuse to hurt a nigga. They knew what they were doing, bro. Damn, they stabbing this nigga like.
It's your team right now. That's 3? Yeah, that's 3.
But this nigga playing
Ready? Let's go.
That's game. I'll take a L, it. We gon' bust to the back. Pull up with 3s and we move 2 tack. If I catch USB, I'm letting it clap. So I'm aiming for caps, like.
Catching a D, letting it clap.
You just kind of scuffle?
I'm not talking about
Got on the big one in the back.
Nah, bro, she was bothering. She was snitching. They looked for my friend. She was snitching. She was like, oh, it was dumb. It was dumb. Had to. Yes, the mother.
Why'd you fight towards his mother?
She was talking shit. Can't talk. And then they something to happen.
How old are you? 14. What's some slang in the area you could teach me? I'm from Milwaukee.
I step up on the orange.
Yeah! Someone just said to the camera, eat my d. Do you have to add no homo?
Nah, that's for the odds. That's like the most disrespectful word in New York. Suck my.
That's how I knew. Oh, bro, that's when I knew I could never get down with New York, bro. Hey, yo, suck my dick, nigga. What? Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I ain't never. I don't know, bro. You can't get down with that type of ish, bro. You sitting here, suck my dick, nigga. Like, how is that an insult, bro? Cause I'm looking at like, what? What you mean? Like,
I had to cut somebody in jail for some about that. You know what I'm saying?
So this is one of the only places I've been shooting a video where consistently throughout the police have been following us around.
They have the detective cops, 3 of them following us 24/7.
They take you into the dungeon. That's very safe.
Because I know New York was home to Jeffrey Epstein, so I just want to make sure I'm going into a dungeon.
If you're going into a dungeon, I don't know what's in there, but nothing's gonna happen to you, obviously.
Yeah, I'll protect my butt if I have to. So who's this guy we're meeting?
This guy, he's a fiend.
But he's straight Spanish.
Okay. We're gonna translate it for you. Come on, you ready to come to the second dungeon?
I guess we're going to another dungeon.
The Mediterranean diet is the world's healthiest diet, and Factor makes it easy to eat that way every day. A true
This is his room where he gets high. He gets high. That's what he does. Bitches, you feel me?
Yeah, it's not a bad spot.
This is my best friend.
Me llamo Tomás.
Javier.
Dígame sobre tu vida y Hunts Point.
Que I came Hunts Point at the age of 15.
¿Cómo el barrio cambia por los años?
When I came to Puerto Rico, I see Hunts Point like but now it's different. They got the tree, they have building. Hunts Point changed. I do a lot of bad things in Puerto Rico. When I came in here, same thing. I went to jail. I went to federal too. I do time.
You went to federal? What'd you go to federal prison for?
Yeah. I started getting high when I was 11 years old. Heroin.
Oh, heroin. 11 years old.
Smoke weed, take it on pill, on value. Yeah.
What was life like in Puerto Rico when you were a kid?
It was good because in Puerto Rico, I don't have no spot. Although, because I know that once you have a spot, somebody is jealous that you're making money. They do whatever they have to do to take you away.
Look, this is his bathroom right here. This is his shower.
Yo, bro, look at this door. What it say?
Look what it say right here too. Here I sat, broken hearted, tired to but only farted.
You're a poet.
Where he showers.
When you guys said dungeon, I thought it was gonna be like crazy. It's solid. I got this.
This house looked crazy before, but he cleaned it up and made it look better.
Older bro,
this look like a dungeon. Look, this is people's too. Yo, mira, una entrevista, mira.
Muchas gracias.
Dale, Javier.
Tienes palabras final para la cámara. Un mensaje.
I would and go to church.
I like that.
This reminds me of an important time of history when flash photography came to be. Let me tell you a story right now. Let's take you back in time. The year is 1889, and social worker Jacob Reese is walking through a grimy slum in Lower Manhattan. He walks through a tiny apartment room that is crowded by dozens of working-class immigrants, many of them Italian and Irish. He snaps a photo that will go on to become one of the most iconic photos in American history. A photo that shows to the world how New York's poor citizens lived. These photos were published in a book called How the Other Half Lives, and before this book, many people had no idea how wretched the conditions were for New York's poor. Rats, disease, and overcrowding are some of the ways to describe it. What people saw blew their minds and drew national attention. In 1900, nearly 2/3 of New York's 3.5 million residents lived in these crowded buildings known as tenements. Think of them as the projects of this era. After World War II, many of these slum buildings were demolished in efforts led by a man known as the power broker, Robert Moses. 45,000 families were displaced as a result of this effort. Still today, housing is a struggle for New Yorkers, and in the neighborhood that we're in, Hunts Point, nearly 60% of people are rent burdened, meaning that they spend over 30% of their paycheck on rent. Add this to the growing list of issues that New York is facing right now. ¿Tienes niños que fue en la calle y fue en el cárcel o tiene problemas en la calle?
Two of them, one of them got killed and he always was in jail since he was a minor. And the other one, you know, he enjoyed and people like that too.
He got killed in jail?
No,
outside.
Maryland.
Okay, what happened?
Somebody shoot him. He was a setup.
In that situation, if you knew who did it, would you say that to the police?
No.
Did you just let the street take care of it?
I think so.
When your sons were out and running the streets, did it ever make you nervous, or did you ever tell them don't do it, or what would be the conversation?
You know, I was nervous and everything, but he wants to lead a life, so I told him to take care of himself.
If you could go back in time, is there anything differently you would have done?
Everything.
What would you change?
Those people don't come here at 14, don't have so many kids.
How did you get here?
In a boat.
You came in a boat? Where'd you come from?
From Cuba.
So you came to Florida first?
With 14.
What was the boat ride like? Was that scary?
Especially when they get to Mexico, she was like, Mexico International Water, sharks, they're afraid to carry.
How big was the boat?
It was like a yacht.
What made you leave Cuba?
They made me leave. They told me that I was supposed to leave.
Your family told you you needed to leave? For a better life, or because they didn't want you there?
They don't want me there.
So a lot of people in America are starting to think about considering socialism and communism. You came from Cuba. What do you think about socialism and communism?
You know, communism is hard. Socialism is very good. In Cuba, that's why they don't got no because they like, you know, they're not socialist.
So when you got here when you were 14, what did you do to survive?
I went to school, I went to a convent, I went to a group home.
So you lived in a boarding school?
Yeah, they put me like in a group home, all the minors, with the nuns.
There's a lot of young men that are chasing the street life. You've seen firsthand how painful it can be. Is there any advice you would give to some of these young men?
They're old enough to do the right from wrong. And now that they like that they gotta live, they gotta survive.
Do you have any other thoughts you want to say?
No.
Thank you for your time. So tell me about this. There's a few current issues in New York that I want to ask you guys about. One, the migrant crisis. There's a lot of migrants living here now, coming in. What do you guys think about it?
I mean, I feel like everybody was migrants at one point, but they dragging it, bro, because the people that's coming over here is doing crimes and shit. And I feel like it's because the government's not really giving them help. Everybody thinks you're gonna come to America and you're just gonna get money and
it's just
something.
gonna be easy.
No, bro.
It's not easy to survive in America.
I don't understand.
It's a good place to live compared to other countries, but it's still difficult to live well. Tell me about cost of living. Do you feel like people feel squeezed around here? Rent's going up, energy's going up,
everything's expensive,
going up,
food, everything.
So are a lot of people squeezed around here?
Yeah, bro. The people living off their paychecks, all type of
paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, bro.
A lot of people are wrapped on the 9 to 5.
Not at all. Look, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. At the end of the day, those people who too prideful to work a 9 to 5 be broke as You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is about money, bro. And the people nobody's hating on niggas who's making money, bro.
Don't matter if you want to block trapping, if you working on 9 to 5, you working at McDonald's.
You can do both.
And like, you need resources to invest in a mic or equipment or recording software.
Yeah, music videos.
I did a 9 to 5 for like 5.5 years before I jumped to YouTube.
And then look where you are right now.
Yeah.
Which one was your first 9 to 5 job?
My first 9 to 5? Well, when I was a kid, my first job, in 8th grade, I went door to door doing lawn mowing. So I was like knocking on people's doors and trying to mow their lawn.
Another shit, not just work, school. A lot of y'all, like, feel me? I feel like everybody needs to stay in school. Like me personally, I graduated high school. My son right here, he's still in college. I'm about to go back to college.
So look, I do what I do. Gangsta, go to school. And niggas don't know that. You feel me? Cause me personally, I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Me about to graduate. Gangsta, that's the most gangsta thing in my lifetime. I'm like, if you know what I've done. That's the most gangsta thing I'm about to do. I'm about to graduate college, you feel me? And then my mom's gonna be super proud of me.
Roughly, if you had to guess, allegedly, how many Trinitarios are in this area, you think?
About 100, 150.
That's a rolling deep squad.
New York City, probably over 1,000.
I'm ready to spin, hit a lottery time that I sin. Niggas just talk about crazy and capping and shit like you can get shot in your 10, like damn.
How you doing, man? I'm Tommy, nice to meet you. Yeah. What's it like running a business in Hunts Point? It's known as one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in New York.
No, it's fine, it's not.
What's the best thing on the menu here?
Chopped cheeses, cheeseburgers.
Should we get a chopped cheese?
Chopped cheese, bro.
2 chopped cheeses, please.
Hey, did you know that kid is vaping the same toxic chemical that's used in taxidermy? Formaldehyde?
Formaldehyde.
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 Formaldehyde. Formaldehyde. Formaldehyde. Formaldehyde. Formaldehyde. Formaldehyde.
Sleepless for last week, so you got us. What?
Yeah. No, I was just being. She's sad because she went to the club with the guys.
Ladies, we doing this right now? Sleepless for last week, so you got us.
It's okay to be a good guy. I don't know why you want to be looking at so badly. But I'm going to tell your ass and I'm going to tell him, nigga, you ain't putting no work in these streets. Why stop? Man, no. Man, what's up? It's okay.
Yeah, I hear this. You went from right. I hear this though. I see.
I'm so tired. GH to me too. I'm so tired of just not being like it just I'm annoyed. Just be my. I'm tired of lying to the internet. I'm tired of lying to the internet. We just keep lying to the internet and just not telling the truth.
Why you go rapping like that?
Yeah, there you go. I thought you were gonna eat it from the top. Pause. In New York, you can't even eat any food without being like, hey. Good?
How it tastes good?
Out of 1 to 10, how you rate it? Out of 1 to 10. I say 8.
Honest. How you feel about that right there?
Good.
Yeah? Alright.
You said 8. You give it an 8. That's good. That's great. 8 out of 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tommy G. Today, we're in Stockton with the Crips.
And blood. And blood.
Oh, and blood? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Tommy G. Today, I'm in Stockton with the Crips and the Bloods. Hello, folks, my name is Tommy G. Today, I'm in Stockton with some esteemed gentlemen.
The Grad Gang, nigga. Grad Gang.
About goddamn 3-4 different videos, my nigga. Shit, what you interviewing these niggas in a day? All these niggas. Shit, Tommy G, all over the world.
All right, here we go. Michael Jai White, welcome back to Vlad TV.
Yes, I've been gone for a while, but I'm back.
Yeah, it's been a few months.
Oh, it's been a while.
Longer? Hold on.
Yes, it's been quite a while.
Hold on.
Because I tell you why, because I've been going back to back, like damn near for a year, man. Like I'm like almost never home.
Oh shit! November 3rd, 2025.
Yeah, man.
I think it's actually, but the interview started I think in October.
I don't remember. I just know I've been gone. This is like this last week. This is the first week I've had like a whole week.
Yeah.
To myself without being on some plane somewhere. So, so I'm back here. Like, so what's going on? What have I missed? Has anybody been assassinated? Or, I feel like way out of the loop.
Yeah, it's been 6 months since our last our last interview.
It felt longer than that to me.
6 months. October of last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, first of all, congrats on getting on Joe Rogan.
Okay. Cool. That's on his show. For anybody who wants to take that a negative way. But no, yeah. So me and Joe.
You pulled a no Diddy there.
Right, yeah.
Not literally on him. Yeah, on the show.
I've known Joe for 35 years, something like that. Yeah. Like famously, I mentioned that I invited him to be Pinball in Blood and Bone. He was originally my choice to be Pinball. You know, that Dante Bosco played. But Joe was like, to his own credit, he knew what he wanted to do. He wanted to focus on his comedy and do his thing, and so he did his thing, and you can't hate on him. He's doing it really. He's been super successful.
Yeah, I mean, he's essentially the biggest podcast right now.